Australia's music scene shit. Australia doesn't have an underground. Australia doesn't exist. My name is Ryder Bard, but you can call me Bard, and I am going to show you something cool today. Quick thing, you should follow me on social media so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, podcasts, anything. My social media handles will be up right there. There will also be a screenshot right here. Go give me a follow, and yeah, let's get straight into this video. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to everyone staying up to date with what I'm doing. I know I've just started, but it's insane to see the reception I'm getting. Although it's a small audience, each of you guys are very much appreciated with your kind comments, your messages, constructive criticism, everything. So thank you guys, love you all. Okay, two things. I got a haircut, first of all, that's number one. Second of all, where are you? Got this little guy, wrong way, this. It's an SSD, not STD, but seriously, it's really handy. I can put all my video files on here because I didn't realize much recording fills up on your hard drive. And my computer's pretty old now, so using Premiere Pro, which I use for recording, it just eats it up. It's annoying. Literally, like, I'm editing on my computer and it freezes. And I'm just literally staring at the screen for like, sometimes even like 5-10 minutes for it to unfreeze. And it's just the worst thing ever and I hate it. But with this I like barely even notice it now. I think it's because it's getting the files off the SSD now, so it's much quicker and editing is much easier. Why am I doing this? This video, it's going to be focusing on something that you guys might not know about, and that's okay, I understand. But if you don't understand by the end of this video, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed in you. And I always look so tired. Maybe you guys don't see that, that's cool, but I see it. So now, I'm gonna be doing a video on something personal to me, and to you watching, if you're from Australia, you will most likely know about it, but not the second half. The second half is gonna be something interesting. I'm gonna be talking about the music scene here in Sydney, in particular from 2014 to now, and why the thing that happened has impacted the city in such a drastic way. So let's go back to 2014. I'm going to be putting screenshots up on the screen throughout this video of different articles, just information regarding what I'm talking about so you guys can look at it. The links will be down in the description also so you can check that out. February 2014, this legislation came in. And pretty much meant from 1:30 a.m. onward, you couldn't get into venues to like obviously drink, party, whatever. And by 3 a.m., that was the last drink you could have. Everyone in Sydney has an opinion on it, and rightfully so, because it's such a big issue. You might be like, Bard, why was that brought in? Well, pretty much it was to combat alcohol-fueled violence. And I understand why it came in. But on the music scene, it impacted a lot because a lot of venues were shutting down. And there's a lot of contrasting information. You might see on the screen throughout the video that even publications like the Sydney Morning Herald are jumping from side to side. There's no concrete evidence. At the beginning, they were saying that it was combating alcohol-fueled violence, and then it was also saying that there's doubts about that. There was an impact on the nighttime economy, and all these issues. And I'm not going to get into the politics or anything because obviously you guys aren't watching that for this, and trust me, I'm not a big fan of politics. But basically, it did impact the music scene. That's non-debatable. A lot of my friends have witnessed firsthand how much of an impact it's had. Shutting down venues, not having enough venues to perform at, all this stuff. And it's even hard here in Australia with still trying to emerge pretty much. There's a lot of American influences, a lot of pretty much just outside influences. And it's hard enough as it is as a musician here in Australia to actually break through, get a chance to perform, whatever. It's difficult. So I have something really, really good to tell you guys. You might not know about it. You might, but you might not. And that's cool. But there is this event. Why am I doing this? There is this event and it's called WavyLand. WavyLand, it's this pretty much a music throwing event organizer. I don't know the technicalities of what they dub themselves, but pretty much they throw underground parties throughout Sydney. And they've also thrown events in the different cities of Australia. For example, Melbourne was a big one. A few months back, they did a Xavier Wulf show. So they brought Xavier Wulf here. So other than bringing these influential artists from around the globe to perform in Australia, WavyLand's been doing something else very, very incredible. They're really putting on the underground here in Australia, particularly in Sydney. They throw these monthly shows where they scout talent from around the country, pretty much, to come perform in front of a small crowd at venues. So I went to one myself and it was a great experience. There's a lot of seeing new talent perform, meeting people, making friends. It was just an incredible experience. And you American watchers or just international viewers, you might do this all the time. You know, the underground experience, go to these shows, all of that. Watching your favorite artists perform, it might just be a regular kind of experience. Well, I know for me in particular, and I know a lot of people from Sydney can agree with me, it's more of a rare experience. So having WavyLand through these shows, giving these new emerging talent the experience as well as platform to do this is incredible. And I feel like WavyLand deserves a lot more recognition for what they're doing. And for my man Gabriel, who runs WavyLand, he's the head. He's got a team of some really talented individuals, but being the head or the, I guess, creator of WavyLand, what he's done is just amazing. He deserves a lot more recognition for his work. But WavyLand, you need to stay tuned for what they're doing for the underground here in Australia. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. I think it's because when I speak, I project my voice rather than just do a normal speaking kind of tone. That's my bad. I'm gonna say I really like the ring light. I know a lot of YouTubers do it. It's just like the norm kind of thing for like YouTubers. Every so often I'll just look and I'll be like, this is so cool. Now, WavyLand. And not just WavyLand, but the underground here in Sydney, in Australia. I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are too. There's a lot of new emerging talent doing a lot of numbers from different groups. But my hope is, I guess my goal is to kind of bridge all these different groups that are doing their own thing in Australia with their own fan base. You might notice a slight angle change. Look at my nose, damn. It's really cold here. It's still winter and I'm sick. I'm always sick and it's just miserable. I like winter for what you can dress up in. Obviously now I'm just wearing a t-shirt, which why not, I'm inside. But it's just leaving the house is just so miserable. So obviously going down the shops, getting groceries, whatever, it's just not a fun experience. But as I was saying, like, I'm really, really excited for the future of Australia's underground. My voice is going. What do you guys think of this camera angle? I've tried filming in front of a wall and I felt really awkward. I know a lot of YouTubers do that and it looks really cool because obviously you can move around, but I feel really awkward. And I know you can obviously look, for example, at your laptop or whatever for like ideas of what to speak about, maybe a script, but I felt very awkward. And I felt pressured, if that makes sense. Like, that's probably a weird word to use, but like, that's how I felt. It was really weird. But sitting down, it just feels more comfortable, more natural. Let me know what you guys think. Like, is this a good spot? Also, let me know what you guys want next. Maybe ideas. Let me know what you think of this video. I know it's not very long, but hopefully you guys kind of dig it.